Well, good morning, beautiful people. It's me, Sam, from your friendly neighborhood Dunder Mifflin Paper Company, and I have a huge review, probably the biggest movie review of 2023. That is the Super Mario Brothers movie. First of all, let's just get it out of the way. Did it live up to my expectations? Was it a disappointment? And I'm proud to say that it lived up to my expectations. And for me, it was not a disappointment. I had such a good time with this movie. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those family movies where not only are kids going to enjoy it, but adults are going to enjoy it as well. Let's start off with the voice acting because that's been getting a lot of pushback, because of Chris Pratt. I'm going to say this. Chris Pratt does a fine job. He's really good here. I had no issue with him. I thought I was going to have issues with his voice, but no, not at all. He fits Mario. I think Charlie Day is really, really great. Easily one of the better voice actors in the film as Luigi. I do wish that Luigi and Mario had more screen time together, but maybe late in the sequel or the third film or however many more they make, they'll have more screen time together. Everyone else is great. Anya Taylor Joy, I think that's her name, as Peaches. She's really good. But the guy who steals the show is Jack Black as Bowser. I mean, he has some really, really great scenes and some. Well, I don't want to ruin it for you. I don't want to give you any spoilers, but you'll know it when the scenes happen. There's a couple of them that they just had the entire theater dying, and I'm still kind of humming the tune. That's all I'm going to say about that. But Jack Black, easily the MVP. He's great. If I had an issue with the voice acting, it's a very minor complaint. It is Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, or DK as they call him in the movie. He there are scenes where I feel like he fits really well as the voice of Donkey Kong. And then there are scenes where I was just thinking to myself, like, he's just so recognizable. It just doesn't match up. I kind of wish they would have gone with someone else, and someone not Seth Rogen. But that's just a very minor complaint. It's not something that really takes me out of the movies. There's only like a couple of scenes that kind of just that are a bit jarring for me, and that's just my opinion. Visually, though, this movie is Illumination's most gorgeous looking movie. I mean, you can tell that they put a lot of money into this and they did not waste a cent of that. It is beautiful looking. I mean, the action set pieces are phenomenal. The first half kind of sets up the characters and the world that we're in, and there's some really creative action scenes that I thought were really cool. But I feel like people are gonna really love the second half of the movie, the last 45 minutes of the movie, because that's where they introduce Donkey Kong. That's where they introduce well, it's pretty much non-stop action, action, action. And I like the whole homage that they pay to and this isn't a spoiler, but to Mad Max Fury Road. I thought that was really funny and really pretty awesome. And I'm not saying that the first half was not fun, not action packed, because it does have really fun action scenes. It's just the second half is just more action, what most audience are going for. I think the script, look, a lot of people were complaining about the story. I had no issue with it. I'm not expecting Shakespeare. I'm not expecting an Academy Award written script. I just want a decent enough story, some solid characters to care about, some funny lines, some funny moments, and just to be entertained. And you know what? That's exactly what I got. And the movie is 84 minutes long without credits at the end. It's 84 minutes long. That's an hour and 24 minutes. It does not feel short, but it does not feel long. Like, they packed everything, like they packed a lot of Easter eggs, a lot of like little like throwbacks to the 80s and the old Mario days, that I was so impressed that they fit everything in an hour and 24 minutes, because you don't feel the length. Like, it feels like the perfect length, in my opinion. just letting you know before I forget, because I probably will forget, there are two credit scenes at the end. Remember, two credit scenes at the end. There's a mid-credit scene which is really funny. I mean, really hilarious. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but it's really funny. And there is a the end credit scene that just put a smile on my face and just God, it got me so excited for the future of the Mario universe. This movie was just a whole lot of fun. I see a lot of people throwing in that, kind of comparing it to the Lego movie. Look, I don't think it's as great or as funny and witty as the Lego movie, but I would compare it to Sonic. I thought Sonic was fun, good, solid family movie. It's entertaining, and this is what Mario is. I think it's a good, solid family film, and I'm kind of surprised that the critics are like around 50%, but not surprised that the audiences are loving this thing. I mean, it's like a 96 or something like that. Yeah, I had a blast. I mean, me and my wife, and I watched it with my family, and we all had a good time. We all left the theater with a smile on our face. And one thing's for sure, I cannot wait to watch this again and again and again, because it's one of those movies that, because of the short runtime, you're gonna want to go back, and kids are gonna want to see this. This is gonna make a lot of money, and I think it deserves it. I mean, I've seen a lot of like Hollywood blockbuster movies that just kind of like, you could tell that they're just trying to make money. Where of course Mario wants to make money, but I think it's like like they respect the fans, they respect the audiences. This is a movie that's for the fans, but I think that people who don't even know Mario or aren't even huge fans of Mario are going to enjoy. And I think they succeeded on that front. So that being said, like I said, I cannot wait to watch it again. I urge you to go watch it at least once. I think you're probably going to want to watch it more times than that. I'm feeling a very light 4 out of 5 for this movie. Oh, I almost forgot. So the end fight scene. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm curious to see. It all depends on where they go for the future movies. I'm kind of mixed on that. I don't know how I feel. Maybe on the second viewing, I'm gonna warm up to it, but I'm a little mixed on it. It's not a big twist, but it just surprised me where things are taken, and yeah, I just don't know how I feel about it. But I do plan on watching it a second and third time, and so maybe my feelings towards that will change. But it's just something that I don't want to spoil, but it's a negative I had with the film. But like I said, I'm feeling a very light 4 out of 5 for the Super Mario Brothers movie. Guys, thank you so much, and I urge you to check it out. And if you do, let me know what you think at the bottom with a comment or a like. Thank you, and take care.